Buonasera, 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 buonasera in questa serata, finalmente, da un po' di sabati sera che non iniziamo, un po' di serate horror. Come state? Come state? Spero che voi stiate tutti bene. Vedo che la connessione è un po' ballerina ancora, non so perché salta a inizio live, quindi dopo 10 minuti di pre. Comunque, vi ricordo chi è che c'è online in questo momento. Mm. C'è Pokémon con GTA 5, Solo Umido con Resident Evil 6, The Brood con Elden Ring, Frozen con Pokémon Legend Arceus, Simulare che passione con giochi retro, Malvaiso con Elden Ring, Only Nora con Martha is Dead, Gabriel Domino con giochi retro, Unicorgi con Omori, Bertien con Pokémon Legend Arceus, i Full Metal Robe con Elden Ring, Prostati con Elden Ring e Kate con Identity 5. Ok, passiamo al gioco che era, mi sa di qua. O no, sì, era di qua, ma non con questa schermata, ma questa qua, questa qua. Quindi saltiamo qui nel gioco. Adesso vediamo un po'. Ok, pagina iniziale. Sì, ho giocato un po' a Eurotrack. Perché? Perché sì. Addirittura da prima dell'ultima volta di... come si chiama? Amerzone. Quindi è da un botto di tempo che non ci giochiamo. Continuiamo. Vediamo dove ci porta la porta che ci porta. Vi do anche aggiornamenti più che altro sulla gara, sulla partita che ho fatto ieri, ieri, oggi pomeriggio, e ho perso. Perso 1-6 e 2-2. Quindi niente, ho resistito per quanto sono riuscito, cioè, alcuni game glieli ho fatti sudare. Però per il resto il risultato è quello che conta. Ok, vediamo un po'. L'ultima volta è stato il 12. La faccia. E siamo qui al locale, locanda, quello che è. Ah no, al museo horror. Andiamo ancora?
A small, colorful tube. Looks like bubble mixture.
Ok.
Here's some info about the library. Shame, the opening times aren't mentioned. And here are the local places of interest. There seems to be a tourist information office, as well as a museum. But there's nothing really interesting there.
Ok.
A small, colorful tube.
That's mine.
Yeah, sure. I just wanted to have a quick look at it.
Sonnifera addirittura.
Hello, Bobby.
Hi, Darren.
That big book over there in the display case, the Gordon's Chronicle. What can you tell me about that?
Everything about the Gordon family's in it. Lady Victoria gave it to the museum, but it's only allowed to be shown here, not back there where it's spooky.
I can imagine that Lady Victoria doesn't want to see her family chronicle in that crappy, ghoulish black museum. May I have a closer look?
I'm not allowed to take it out of the showcase.
Have you got a key for it?
Yes, Mrs. Puff trusts me. I've got keys for everything.
Ah, c'è le chiavi di tutto.
Except the front door. And Mrs. Puff always puts the alarm on because of the insurance, she says.
So the chronicle is never taken out of the display case. Perhaps I can ask Mrs. Puff myself.
No, the book mustn't be taken out. Lady Victoria has forbidden it. She says it's an evil book.
So you've got
Ah,
a key for the display case, but you're not allowed to open it.
Exactly.
interessante.
Tell me, Bobby, the cabinet back there, has it been broken long?
Yes, Darren. For 4 weeks already.
How did it happen?
I don't know. One morning I came in and it was just broken.
So someone broke in and stole what was in it?
Yes, I completely forgot about that. But it's not so bad. There was
Una
just a
palla.
bowl in it.
What kind of ball?
A big black one.
Thanks for the info.
You're welcome, Darren.
Is that your wonderful bubble blowing kit?
Oh, yes, I love blowing bubbles. But I've blown so many today that it's empty.
Maybe I can get some more soapy water for you.
No, thanks. It's nearly closing time. I'm not in the mood anyway. I'm too hungry.
Why's that?
I had
Ok.
no breakfast. Tom didn't buy any bread. We've got no money because the pub isn't doing well. And now there's this expensive stall as well.
But you still need to eat.
Tom doesn't eat much. Beer's just as good as bread, he says.
Yeah, I bet.
Ok.
About the black ball,
Yes?
did the police come?
No. Mrs. Puff said they aren't interested in that.
Oh, well, who is interested in it then?
Mrs. Valley, I think. She looked at it.
Thank you, Bobby. How about I get you something to eat?
Oh, that would be very nice of you, Darren.
Let's see what I can do. Alright, I'm out of here. See you around.
See you soon, Darren.
Simpatico.
Cleaner, a mop, brush, cloths, soap.
Con loro ho già parlato. Qui a parte 2 o 3 cose non succede nulla.
A big barrel. It's supposed to collect rainwater. Although it's always raining here, that barrel is almost empty. Seems to have a leak somewhere. Although it's always seems to have a leak. Although it's always seems to have a leak. Willow Creek Museum. That sign must have cost the townsfolk quite a bit.
La biblioteca. Dove c'è il bibliotecario.
The library. Miss Valley's Empire. The light is off. The clock on the tower is huge. However, it seems to have stopped. That must be the town hall. There's no church in the village, but I saw one on the way here. The houses here look just as dilapidated as the rest of the place. The village comes to an end less than 100 meters from here. I hardly think there's a quaint alleyway, a picturesque canal, or a peaceful courtyard hidden around the corner. Actually, I'm quite sure there isn't.
Vediamo.
An old rope. It's wrapped around the pole up there, and the other end disappears into the canal. I can't make out where it leads. The water's too dirty. Aha, a little bucket. Perhaps one of the residents wants to save money by collecting some of his water from the canal. The bucket is full of canal water. It seems quite clean in the bucket. At least it looks cleaner than when it was in the canal. The bucket is full of The bucket is full of... That's gotta be Willow Creek's bench. Gas bottles. A red and a blue one. Probably to fuel the grill, but I wouldn't bet on it.
Signor
A chili
Tom.
stall. A bit tatty. And it doesn't look like there's too much going on. A chili stall. Chili, hot chili, super hot chili, Guatemalan hellish hot chili. Well, looks like they might be selling chili here. A chili stall. A bit tatty. And it doesn't look like there's too much going on. There would appear to be a few different types of chili, but I only see one pot. Hi there.
What would you like? Normal or extra?
What?
Normal chili or extra hot chili?
I'm not too sure just now.
Nobody gets paid for just standing around.
All those other folks can wait.
Not exactly backwards and coming forwards, are we? I like it. What do you want?
What can you tell me about Willow Creek?
No idea. I was born here and I'll die here, I suppose.
Doesn't exactly sound like there's much going on here.
So there isn't. 10, 12 years ago, it was good here for a while. You could make good money, what with all the tourists. We all thought things were on the up, but it never was. Loads of people lost money, they invested, and then bit by bit the visitors stopped coming.
Yeah, take old Murray and his hotel, for example.
It's still kind of half okay there. He's got a finger in most things round here and takes his cut. There's plenty more, though, that really caught a cold. They went bust. 2, 3 of them hanged themselves.
What can you tell me about Miss Valley?
She's a nutter. She's been in the loony bin. She belongs back in there,
È stato
too,
il
that's what
manicomio.
I say.
So, what's wrong with her?
She never got over what happened to her brother.
So? Come on then. What about it?
12 years ago, a series of murders. The murder that caused the biggest sensation all across the country was when little Vic Valley was killed. A little boy who was murdered by
Ah.
Samuel Gordon in a stone circle in the forest. In a very nasty way, too.
That's really awful. And Miss Valley...
Well, she's the sister. She found him the next day. It really screwed her up. Stopped eating, didn't speak to anyone anymore. When she swallowed a load of rat poison, she was committed.
Oh, jeez. And in spite of all that, she's come back out now and is back living in Willow Creek of all places?
Turned up here again a few years back. The doctors reckoned it would be better for her, but once you've had roof damage, then, well, it's always gonna leak, isn't it? That's what I say.
What can you tell me about the museum?
That's another brilliant idea from the town hall. Who, I ask you, wants to see that load of old crap in there?
Well, the Gordon Family Chronicle is very impressive.
What's so impressive about a bloody book? Does it bring more people into the village? No.
And Bobby.
That bloody Mrs. Puff from the town hall got him the job. One of those unbearable do-gooders, always sticking her nose in and turning Bobby against me.
He seems to take his job very seriously.
Rubbish. I know what's going on. If anyone wanted to break into that museum, then Bobby would be absolutely no deterrent. Thank goodness they didn't give him any kind of weapon.
Effettivamente.
Bobby in the museum told me that you're his brother. He seems like a really nice guy.
If you only have to put up with him for a few hours, maybe he is. But I've got to knock about with this stupid idiot. Day in and day out. He can't get a single thing right. But everybody fusses about him because he's got it so tough.
Aw, jealous?
Jealous of that idiot?
Does he live with you?
I've been lumbered with him since our parents died. He ought to be put into a home with all the other retards. But who's going to pay for all that?
Nice to hear how your family holds itself together.
Effettivamente.
Who are you?
What's that got to do with you?
My name's Darren. I'm studying English literature and would like to learn more about the country and its people. That sound familiar to you?
Should it?
A fellow student of mine may well have been around here recently.
No idea.
You'd have noticed her. Tall, pretty...
Haven't seen her, and I'm here pretty much all day. Hunkered down here. My name's Tom.
Ho capito che ti chiami Tom, proprio me.
I'd like a portion of chili, please.
Now you do. Normal or odd?
If I'm right, then there's only one pot anyway.
Hot then.
Splash. Pa, pa.
You called it right.
Oh, the mighty Lord is generous to the lower born.
Do you know anything about a black ball? It was stolen from the museum a few weeks ago.
I heard about it. It doesn't really interest me, frankly.
So, not exactly a lot going on around here then.
You think I don't know that? Crowds of folk from all over the place. Loads of hungry customers, you said. And it's getting worse by the year.
Isn't Willow Creek also a bit too small for a fair?
Those clever pillocks in the town all had it all worked out. They reckoned that people from all round these parts would come here. It used to work out okay, too. Everybody wanted to come and have a look at the murder capital. But nowadays, it's just one big loss maker.
The people
Effettivamente.
just aren't gonna be drawn here by a couple of carousels and a few stalls.
And who has to foot the bill for all these fantastic ideas? Me.
Pub.
Is the pub yours?
Where'd you hear that?
Miss Valley reckons it is.
You shouldn't get involved with that nutter. She's a few sandwiches short of a picnic.
When's the pub open?
This evening, after I've shut down the store. Those commercial Einsteins in the town hall make me keep open from 11 in the morning to at least 5 p.m. And in the meantime, I've sold just about sod all. If it was down to me, I'd have chucked all this lot here in the harbour by now. Shoved it up the Lord Mayor's arse.
I need to get
Ma-
on.
Posso... No.
Public festival. Only without a public. There's barely a dozen folks here. And at least 2 stalls and the swing boats have already shut up shop. It's simply not worth it. I don't
io voglio
reckon
andare
I'm
al
gonna
Luna
make too much
Park.
progress here at the fair. The show people aren't from around here and won't be able to help me for sure. Willie's Texas Chili. Now that sure makes me feel right at home.
Mm.
I got you some chili. I hope you like it.
Oh, yeah. But I've got no money.
Don't worry, it's on me.
Oh, thanks, Darren. But I'll give you something too then.
Che mi dà?
Thanks.
Fuoco d'artificio? 5 minuti dopo.
Hello, Bobby.
Hi, Darren.
So, are you full now?
Yes, was delicious, really hot.
And you still don't want to blow bubbles?
I do, but I don't have any more bubble mixture.
Should I get some for you?
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm out of here. See you around.
See you soon, Darren.
Un addirittura un bengala.
I'll take that with me, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Well, it's water, but it's not a...
Teoricamente dovrei prendere questo.
The bucket is full of canal water. It's full. You can't make soap bubbles with just water on its own. A small, brownish... I'm not gonna allow myself... I'm not gonna find anything. Huh. The bed's a little to one... Aha, now then, the carpet under the bed has been torn up. And there seems to be some kind of metal cover there. I need to take a closer look at this.
Lore del primo.
There it is. A kind of round metal cover. It was hidden under the carpet.
Mi sa che alla fine serve
A round
qualcosa
metal
per
plate,
sbloccare.
about 50 centimeters in diameter. Maybe copper? I can't say how thick it is, but it gives the impression of being solid and heavy. There are 5 rings on the cover, and they turn. There's an animal symbol engraved on each ring. And in the middle of the cover, there's a handle. Ugh. It's rock solid. No chance. I probably have to set the right combination. But I don't know what it is, and there must be thousands of possibilities.
Abbastanza. Cosa manumette con le mani?
It's rock solid. No chance. I probably have to set the right combination. But I don't know what it is, and there must be thousands of possibilities.
E niente. Provato per l'ennesima volta.
Ugh.
E dopo se posso chiedere del sapone.
I've heard that the ghost of Samuel Gordon has apparently been repeatedly sighted in the
That's
castle.
true. During the bad storm 2 weeks ago, Joseph, the homeless chap, came to me and begged me to let him stay here. He said he'd seen Samuel's ghost behind one of the castle windows. A harrowing face. He thought he would die. That's probably the real reason that no tourists come here anymore.
Yeah, sure. It's got nothing to do with the fact that Willow Creek's got nothing to offer but a couple of cheap plastic corpses. Thanks for the chat, Murray.
My pleasure.
Ok.
It looks like it's a bakery. Or was a bakery. Hard to say whether the building is still in use. It must have been built years ago, but now it looks rather untended and abandoned.
Ah, pub proprio così?
I can honestly recognize what's on the board. It must have been written weeks ago. The wind and the rain have done their worst since then. An overturned beer keg. Pure show for the tourists, I reckon. Even here, the HUD empty, exactly like in... Taking into account this country's food culture and the look of the pub, I'm not gonna go to the trouble of decoding the culinary delights. The building looks like it was renovated years back, but has been completely neglected ever since. There's dirt and dust all over the walls. A hose pipe would work wonders. The pub looks anything other than promising. If I was a routine tourist, it would never cross my mind. I don't know what these kind of windows are called. There are lots of little glass panes in a lead lattice. They're much cheaper than big panes, since you can use broken pieces in them too. The pub's still shut. I'll have to come back later. The entrance to this rundown joint.
Ok.
There's just one single match in the box. I ought to think carefully about what I could do with it.
Non è che ci sono molti luoghi. Posso provare a parlare ancora con loro.
I wouldn't know what to talk about with these two. I would...
Non voglio parlare con lui.
What? It must have been dreadful. The models are cheaply made. A shredding machine? What's that all about? Shredding machine from the garden of Black Mirror Castle. Who do the mysterious traces of blood on the inside of the shredding machine belong to? What kind of gruesome stories could this machine tell us about its former owner? In what kind of bloodthirsty crime did it play an incisive role? A mystery that will probably never be solved. BS. A shredding machine? What's shredding machine for who do the what kind in what BS.
Mi spiace non rimanere così fermo. Ah,
The window is locked and alarmed. must be some...
Meno male che mi sono
Yeah,
ricordato questo.
liquid soap. I'll put some in the tube. That's it.
Super mega sbadiglio.
Look, Bobby. I filled up the bottle with soapy water.
Wow. Thanks, Darren.
All right. This is my chance.
Quella chiave.
Got it. The lock for the cabinet.
Dear visitors, it is 8 p.m. The museum is now closing. Please
Ah,
make your way to the exit. We would like to thank you for your visit and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow from 11 a.m.
Ah, damn it.
Hi, Darren. We're closing now.
I heard.
You can
see you.
come back tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks, Bobby. See you then.
See you then, Darren.
Qui c'è il barbone.
Damn, I haven't got the key for the main door. I guess I'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Get out of here!
Huh?
You're putting us all in danger. You are death!
Leave me alone.
No.
It's the curse. The curse! It's gonna get you!
Get out of here.
Death! I told him.
Great. So I'm deaf.
Hmm.
That's the only piece of information I've picked up on this trip so far. And now, back to the hotel? Or is there anything else for me to find out here? Locked up. Although it's always seems to have a leak. That's the bum who grabbed me at the museum. Poor crazy loser. Brain's probably totally picked. Hey, what's all that supposed to be at the museum? Hey, you know me?
You are the Antichrist.
Yeah, and you're just a little soft in the head, right?
You can't deny it. It's in you. It's in your veins, in your heart, in your head.
What's in me?
The evil spirit.
Oh, that's enough. Your head is full of crap, marinated in alcohol.
Can you feel it?
Addirittura.
The evil?
Oh, get off.
Dai.
The stall's shut up. I've got nothing more to say to the guy, and he just repeats the same thing anyway.
2 secondi, vado a bere. Buonasera Hyper, buonasera. Scusa se mi hai trovato assente, ma ero a rifocillarmi di acqua e di viveri. Come stai? Come stai? Cosa mi racconti? Che comunque da un botto che non ci sentiamo. Sto bene, sto bene. Ho fatto la mia prima partita di tennis e ho perso, però almeno qualche set l'ho vinto anch'io. Quel game non mi ricordo.
If I remember correctly, darts was invented here in England. Or was it Ireland?
Tanto
The
lavoro,
Brits seem to have a
capisco. Vabbè,
talent for coming
almeno
up with all these weird
hai
games
avuto
and
tanto lavoro.
sports.
Hai tanto
Golf,
lavoro comunque.
billiards, soccer, darts,
Dire che
and all those
c'è
crazy
lavoro,
horse sports.
nel peggiore dei casi comunque ci sono delle entrate.
A map of the surrounding district. Looks like the places where the murders
Ah.
took place are marked on it too. At first glance, it looks like there's plenty of alcohol.
Sì, è
But
proprio
closer,
l'audio del
you can see
gioco
that
che
nearly all the
scoppietta.
bottles are empty. I wouldn't be surprised if Tom's his own best customer. Well, I'm no beer glass expert, but these glasses don't look all that British. I've seen glasses like that in pictures of the Munich beer
Che
festival.
bello.
Maybe Tom
Mamma
likes
mia.
German beer. And likes to serve it German style, too. Ugh, one full ashtray.
Mamma
Seems to
mia.
have another hobby, apart from drinking. Photos of famous celebs who visited the pub. Impressive. Even the Lord Mayor's been here. Have you seen anything else interesting?
Yes, we were allowed to look at the castle today. That was really great. The ruins are totally
Ma-
creepy.
But the chili we ate was even better. It was the most delicious I've ever eaten. The trip was worth it for that alone.
Oh, I should try that too. Did you see the ghost?
There are no ghosts. We searched the castle thoroughly.
At
Va
least
bene.
the garden.
Flipper?
No ghosts.
Flipperami questo?
Well, enjoy the rest of your holiday.
Thank you, you too.
Che devi fare qui oggi? Investigare.
know what to talk about these days.
Altro non so perché ho una chiave, un bengala, del sonnifero, un messaggio letto con l'inchiostro scritto con l'inchiostro simpatico, un coltello e niente di altro. Ah, e l'ultimo fiammifero.
I don't feel any need to talk to the guy. Good evening, Bobby.
Hi, Darren.
Have you ever seen Samuel's ghost?
Ok.
No, and I don't want to see it either. Everyone says he's evil.
See you soon,
Black eyes
Darren.
and a really scary face. Tom says I'm a scaredy cat, but us still won't go to the castle. Samuel is evil.
I see. Alright, I'm out of here. See you around.
Yes.
See you soon,
È una
Darren.
trave. Poche parole, è scomparsa la nostra amica, conosciuta nel nostro paese natio. Almeno quello dovrebbe essere, cioè non nel paese nativo, ma nel paese dove che abitava nostra madre. Adesso siamo venuti qua alla sua ricerca perché l'ultimo messaggio che ci ha lasciato era alquanto preoccupata e aveva paura che qualcuno la scoprisse e non si è saputo più nulla di lei. Nel mentre comunque la madre è morta e di conseguenza siamo dei giovani scapoli universitari per l'Inghilterra e noi siamo stranieri, siamo americani. Ma
Oh, hello, Miss Valley. It's a small world.
Darren, nice to. Yes, who'd have thought it?
Is everything alright?
Me?
dovrei un attimo
Yes,
spiegare
why?
chi è lei.
I mean, why not?
You seem a bit nervous.
No, no, I'm just
Esattamente,
with
Hyper.
Murray about. I just see ghosts. It's just the 12 years. You understand.
No.
And how could you? You aren't. I mean, every 12 years. Every 12 years, something terrible happens. In the village, in the castle, in the forest. Dreadful things.
Miss Valley, can I somehow...
Oh, oh no. Please excuse me. It's just that a lot has happened
E
recently,
niente,
and I
e
thought...
se ne va.
I thought... Never mind.
No. What did you think? And what's it got to do with this 12-year cycle?
It's got nothing to do with you. Fortunately. I have to go.
Posso
Miss
spiegare qualche riassunto delle puntate precedenti?
What's wrong with her? She seems to have some serious problems. But so have I. Still no trace of Angelina. Perhaps I'll get some brilliant idea tonight. Good evening, Murray. What have you got there?
A letter for your friend.
A letter for Angelina? Unlikely. Who knew that she was here?
But that's what's written on it. Miss Angelina Morgan, Golden's Palace. It was posted somewhere very close to here. Yesterday, I would assume.
Will you give me the letter? It could be important.
Indeed, it could. Important for Miss Morgan.
Give me the damn letter. I gotta...
You've got to restrain yourself, young man. This letter is addressed to Miss Morgan. And I'm not going to breach the sanctity of the post to...
Murray! Angelina has been missing since yesterday. No one in the village has seen her.
Va bene,
Maybe she's been
cassaforte.
kidnapped. Have you considered that?
Perhaps she's on a day trip and doesn't want anything more to do with you. Have you considered that? I must think of the hotel's reputation. I'm not going to give you the letter.
But...
Ok, riassunto.
Is there anything else I can do
Questo
for you,
albergo
sir?
in realtà precedentemente nel gioco di Black Mirror 1 era il manicomio dove lavorava il fratello del protagonista. La ragazza di prima incontrata è la sorella del ragazzino ucciso sempre nel primo gioco in Black Mirror 1, il quale comunque l'assassino si sa, o il serial killer si sa che è appunto il protagonista, Samuel Gordon. Noi stiamo investigando la ricerca di Angelina, che è la nostra amica scomparsa, che appunto alloggia nello stesso albergo, o perlomeno noi abbiamo preso la camera nello stesso albergo dopo che lei è scomparsa. Altre cose niente, queste sono le informazioni molto riassunte per il momento. Quindi leggendo un attimo il diario. Perfetto.
There's nothing in my room that could help me.
Ultimo compito. No? Perché sei uscito? Lettera di Angelina e solleva il coperchio. Distrarre Murray ancora una volta. Cazzo di te. Mhm. Ok.
I've got to be sure that Murray doesn't notice.
Posso uscire quindi oppure no?
It stopped raining and slowly getting dark. I was reading in the train that there's supposed to be a storm with heavy rainfall tonight. Well, doesn't look like that right now.
Possiamo rientrare qua, ma c'è ancora qualcosa?
The hotel lobby's in there.
La nostra amica
Now let's
Vittoria.
see. First place, second place, Tom, and so on.
Trattativo.
Ninth place, Vic. Interesting. Good evening, Bobby.
Hi, Darren.
Tell me, these things that you had to help your brother with.
I don't do that anymore.
It's all right, Bobby. You don't want to do anything illegal, but I have to crack a lock and I don't know how.
I don't know how either. Tom knows that kind of thing. I only kept watch and carried things.
All right then. I'll ask Tom.
Tom shouldn't do bad things anymore either. I'm earning money now as well.
Don't worry. I won't ask him to do anything illegal. Tom!
Huh?
I need to open a locked cupboard. Could you help me with that?
Me? What makes you think that?
Bobby said something.
The fat idiot ought to keep his gob shut.
Now then, can you help me out?
Call a locksmith.
Yeah.
You can buy a drink from me, nothing else.
Let's have a beer, Tom.
Sure, if you're all paying for them both. Just 'cause I own the place doesn't mean I drink for free.
Sure, that's a no-brainer.
What's up? Why aren't you drinking?
I'm not so fast.
Haha, Yanks, can't handle proper beer, eh?
Tom, you didn't want to have a drink today.
Shut your gob, spacko.
You're supposed to be real handy, so I've heard.
There's something in that. My dad had a workshop. I used to help him a lot. I was already tuning mopeds even at 10 years old.
Really? I've got two left hands. I can't even crack a simple lock.
Nice try. But I'm not that boozed up. And I'm not an idiot. Like him over there.
Why don't you have yourself another beer?
Sta soffrendo,
It's
eh.
on me.
You don't have to ask me twice.
Please don't.
Now tell me, Tom, just theoretically speaking, how could I crack a lock in an old safe?
They're not so easy to crack. For a start, you need the right tool.
And that would be...
A lock-picking tool.
Aha. And only theoretically speaking, I could get one of those from you?
Do you think I'm a burglar?
I think you'll want the 50 pounds that I'll give you for it.
Get out of it. Go on. Off with your mate, Bobby. You make a lovely couple. A right pair of tots.
70 pounds?
I want 200 quid.
I haven't got that much.
Giù con la
Loser.
testa.
Then you're not getting that too. You're all losers. Just using me.
I'd like to bet you couldn't drink 3 pints back to back.
You pay, I'll prove I can.
Okay. Go.
E niente, è crollato.
There you are.
I somehow suspected that wouldn't be a problem for you. Are you a burglar, Tom?
What bollocks? It's all lies. You don't get decent people stealing.
Exactly. And you also don't need a lock-picking tool then, do you, Tom?
Peace off, you wanker. Get out. Give me some peace.
Ah,
Off you go. And take that idiot with you too.
I'm only going once you've given me that tool. Here, 50 pounds, and I'll bring it back to you.
It's not my fault, you know.
adesso me lo lancia
It's
dietro.
Bobby. If he wasn't like he is, things would be better. They all left me on my own. They only left me that animal. How could a decent person get on like that? With such a millstone around the neck.
The tool, Tom?
Lato.
Not my fault.
I'll take him home.
I'm really sorry,
Pregare
Tom.
un ladro.
It's okay, Darren.
I feel like the world's biggest asshole.
Quanto scoppietta.
Locked up. I suppose I'd expected lockpicks and the like, but it's only a piece of wire.
Poi posso assicurarmi. Quello là beva il sonnino.
I've got nothing more to say. You can hardly tell the heap's been burning. There are only a few of the inner leaves which show signs. All that's left of the paper is ash.
Come fargli attirare l'attenzione?
Huh. The words Gordon's Palace have just been simply printed onto the awning. Cheap. The awning offers 3 flags hanging. Ugh. I can't see anything interesting.
Una mappa.
I'd rather chop my hand off than buy this plastic crap. I'd rather chop. And what's lights up in? And what's this thing supposed to be? Lights up in. You know, I can never be bothered with. I could use the map.
I'll put it on your bill.
I can't do a thing with. A
Ok.
card from the 5 murder locations
Allora,
of
però i lenti passati.
A card
Quindi
from the 5
ora siamo
murder.
riusciti a ringrazio tantissimo Hyper per essere stato
Even if there was
qua
the
in chat.
hotel's reputation.
Adesso
Even
salviamo.
if the hotel's reputation.
Salva, nuovo salvataggio. Oggi ne abbiamo 26. Ok. E sì. Mi raccomando, riposate bene. Io vi ringrazio naturalmente tutti voi che siete passati. Vi lascio in compagnia di quell'anellino Pride microstatino. Hyper, vuoi parlare di qualsiasi cosa? Ci sono, o perlomeno non stasera, ma comunque nei prossimi giorni. E niente. Buon proseguimento di serata, buonanotte e un saluto dal bambolotto. Ciao.